F1 Manager 24 for the second race of the season in Saudi Arabia. Apparently we have the 20th best car, which is not ideal, and that would show in practice 1, 19th and 20th. Practice 2, 20th and 21st, and then practice 3, 1st and 9th. So, bit of a mixed bag in practice. High confidence to start the quali session off, that's what we need. About 10 minutes left in Q1, going on our first run with the soft compounded tyre through, well, this amazing complex is the first sector, and then an even windier and twistier second sector, just a lot more high speed, or slow speed, sorry. And then down towards the main straight. I think Awas is actually quicker than Gio, which isn't surprising because he's like 3 ratings better, which that is surprising because Gio was a decent Formula 1 driver on his day. Anyway, coming through turn 27, the final corner, don't do a Verstappen, up to the line. What's going to be currently P17 in the drop zone, goes P10, puts himself a 1.3 seconds clear, 1.6 seconds clear of the drop zone, and Gio goes higher, and we start the second flying lap of Q1. Both cars clear of the drop zone. We need it to stay that way, in all honesty. Gio's gone yellow through the first sector, and he was slower than Awas on the first lap, which means he's really gotten slow. Awas is quicker in the first sector, which means Awas is definitely on for a better lap than Gio at the minute. Gio goes green in the second sector. Just need him to not get blocked through all this traffic nice and safely, down towards turn 27, up towards the line. What's he going to do? What's he going to be? Doesn't improve, stays P13. That is a bit of a worry. Awasa is green, he should improve up to P12. Gio might be out here. Sonoda can't beat him, Porcher. Gazzy's not on a quick lap, Porcher isn't. Neither of our 2 drivers. Joe's come into the pits, well, our 2 drivers, our team's 2 drivers. Yep, Lawson comes in, and Behrman is definitely not on a lap, so that should be us through in P13 and P14 into Q2, trying to make it to Q3 for the first time as Haas drivers. We've made it to Q2 in every single race so far, just making sure I save it, otherwise just in case it goes kaput, but we still have a save file. Anyway, come through 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, because there's so many corners through this first sector. Awasa does a 32.2, Gio does a 32.5, he's 3/10 down. Coming towards the left-right chicane that feels quite tight on the F1 games, and it's quite tricky to get right on the F1 games. It's trickier to make overtakes down there. Iwasa was briefly purple, he's now just purple-green. Coming down towards the first corner to the finish line. It's a 1:26.8, and it's exactly half a second off for Gio, who starts his second flying lap on the same set of tyres he's just done him on, but he's been dive bombed by Bottas, and that is probably going to be the end of his lap. Yeah, what was it? 30 something. Yeah, he's yellow, so that's most probably lap over. And there's quite a bit of traffic in front of him as well, to be fair. Iwasa is currently not in the drop zone. Hamilton is in the drop zone quite badly. Iwasa has just dropped into the drop zone, but he's like 600ths away from not being in the drop zone. As Gio starts his final lap with cold tyres, I wonder how long it's going to take for them to get warm. Till turn 4, most probably. But that's going to affect his lap for quite a while now. We currently need 6/10 and just over a second with Gio. 6/10 with Awasa to get into Q3. It's not looking like it's going to be Q3. Could be like 12th and 13th or 11th and 12th. I'll take that. There's a yellow in the first sector for Awasa on fresh tyres, which is quite surprising. Gio's gone green. Going to come down towards turn 27 and the checkered flag. The West has gone green in the second sector. Gio comes up towards the line. What's it going to be? He goes
So that's
P14. Iwasa. Where can he put his car? He needs about 7 tenths to get into Q2, so that's not going to happen. Stays P16, does not improve. So 14th and 16th in Q2. As Hamilton does not improve. So we are 14th and 16th to start the race.
Well then, it's not long. We're now moments away from this, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
And we start the race now on that one, flat out. Gio gets past Hamilton already in this very early stage of the race. Going to barge Hamilton out down towards turn 4. We're currently 14th, make that 13th as Gio's fighting Sargent, who's on the soft compound. Definitely had a very positive start as Iwasa gets up to 14th as we've had DRS disabled. But he is fighting, he's cut the corner arguably there quite heavily as Gio gets past Ricciardo. And now Leclerc, and now Albon, and he's up to the points in just 2 laps, and we get a safety car. Safety car deployed due to Oliver Behrman having a crash. He spins out the rear at the fast right-left. So easy to do, and that's his rear wing and front wing most probably broken as Hamilton comes in under the safety car for a set of medium compound tyres and a wing change by the looks of it, because there definitely wasn't a slow stop there because all the tyres were on and off in seconds as he comes out in P21. But yeah, that could be good for him if he can get past everybody quickly. There's currently P10. We had a good chance to cool the tyres down throughout that safety car. It's medium hard for Gio as Albon goes deep. Quite badly deep. Apologies for that. And Iwasa is going to do hard, medium. As Gio is fighting Leclerc and Tsunoda, and now Ricciardo, as Ricciardo goes around the outside on his soft compound, but we just do not have anything to fight it. And I think even Iwasa is going to lose a place here, but he already has lost a place to Sargent, as Russell gets the fastest lap with a 1:34.652. Just like in Vegas, the Mercedes are flying. Max Verstappen has a crash at turn 3. Quite big news as Gio gets Tsunoda, and then Gio will get repassed by Tsunoda, and Iwasa comes past, which is good because Iwasa makes a double move, albeit one's on his teammate, so that doesn't really do much. He's going to go around the outside and use DRS. His hards are becoming fresher than the mediums and better than the mediums as he goes there through in P10, P11, up towards P11, down now, because you've got to swoop around the outside, now down to P13 with Gio, and into the pits for Giovinazzi on lap 17, coming in for a set of mediums, I do believe. I think, coming into the pits on the marks, off go the old set, on go the new set. 2.6 seconds, not a bad pit stop. If you want quicker pit stops in this game, just do gym training. As we are currently out in P20 and immediately get past Lawson for P19 as Iwasa is going to go for Hamilton, but he's going to pit next lap for a set of mediums as Hamilton will repass him, and Gio, who has the fastest lap, will go up to P15 as Iwasa comes into the pits, and Norris has taken the fastest lap with a 1:33.678 as Gio is going to be ahead of Iwasa as he gets past the V-carb of Daniel Ricciardo, who is fighting the V-carb anyway, because Ricciardo's just gone storm past as Iwasa's having troubles with Logan Sargent, but he's going to get it the DRS. Oh, sorry, no, Sargent will somehow get the DRS. But it's P14 and P15. Gazzy's currently P13. Round the outside he goes. P15, can Iwasa improve his position on the kick Sauber? Because if not, the kick Sauber is going to go for Gio, so he kind of needs to make this move. He's getting closer, he's getting closer, he's going to get closer. Can he dive to the inside? And he's going to swarm around the outside, get the place, and even go for one on his teammate, who I'm going to tell Gio not to fight his teammate. There you go, you see, don't fight teammate, Gio. There's just no point. But then they were swapping so much and being so close that neither of them could really break away, so we sort of had to let them fight. As Gio comes into the pits for his set of hards on lap 31. Arguably we should have gone softs, but 2.7 second pit stop for hards. We're actually in the top 10 pit stops with the 2.591 for Iwasa, as Gio is now out in 19th and has a lot of progress to make. As of 15 laps to go, Iwasa comes in for a new set of mediums. Again, arguably could have gone softs, but we used all our softs in quali. As we come out, he's going to be just behind Gio on much fresher medium. Actually, no, Gio's on hards because of his mediums, so they're going to fight a little bit. Then Gio's going to be first to attack Zhou Guanyu, and Iwasa's not quite going to be there. But Gio and Zhou Guanyu are having an intense battle. Obviously, Gio was replaced by Zhou Guanyu in Alfa Romeo, and they're swapping 15th, 16th. 16th, 15th, oh actually 14th, 15th as Hamilton comes into the pits. And now Iwasa's going to go for a long range dive bomb. And we're now fighting Albon and Pourchaire. Dive bomb through the carousel on Albon, and Gio's going to swoop around the outside of the chicane. Iwasa's going to dive Pourchaire, and Gio needs to get past him before Pourchaire goes for Iwasa again, which I can just tell is already going to happen. And we're going to try and get Iwasa to break the DRS. There he goes, that Gio's going to try and go around the outside. Can't quite make it. But he's going to get him at turn 4, and I was trying to hold Iwasa back so Gio wouldn't lose DRS. And end up fighting these lot all race long. But it didn't end up mattering in the end. As by lap 43, oh actually no, Pourchaire does get repassed, and he Gio does get repassed by Pourchaire as Hamilton also goes for it as well. Gio's down to 15th. Hamilton gets fastest lap and goes past Iwasa. Well, does he? Because Iwasa's defending quite well, to be fair to him. He's defending very well. But on the next lap, on lap 45, Lewis Hamilton gets through. And that should be the end of battling in our race. Apart from the fact when Iwasa got him back, then Hamilton got him back.
So
it's going to be P13 and P14 here at Saudi Arabia.
It's a good
Decent
effort,
race, decent race.
There we've got the Haas driver as we start to wrap up proceedings.
A 14th place finish today, no points and lots to think about.
With such a strong performance from Piastri, there's no denying that he's earned that place on the podium today.
Their first win of the season, and the team looking on will be very proud, I'm sure.
And finally now, the drivers can relax after an eventful weekend at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Now, Karun, I'd be really keen to know, how do you think the Haas team will be reflecting on today's result?
They didn't do too badly today. A pretty respectable outcome as far as they'll be concerned. But they need to keep pushing. They can't afford to sit back.
Okay then, and a big thank you to everyone for joining us this weekend here in Jeddah.
And for the next round, Formula One is heading down under. Exciting times ahead in Australia on the shores of the Albert Park Lake.
So Oscar Piastri is a race winner with Carlos Sainz and Fernando Alonso on the podium. Max Verstappen loses 7 places loses 2 in the Drivers' Championship and is overtaken by his teammate Carlos Sainz. And Lewis Hamilton is down in 10th. Make sure to like and subscribe for more F1 Manager content, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.